I'm going to talk about these host extensibility infrastructure mechanisms. You'll notice that vSphere APIs are not present here. I'm focused more on some of the newer technologies that we're introducing in the next major version of vSphere. There's a lot of stuff on vSphere APIs. But these are some of the new mechanisms, or some of the existing mechanisms that are getting new features, and some new mechanisms that we're going to roll out in the next version of vSphere. So, SIM plugins. These are industry standard. This is an industry standard mechanism for management. It's defined by a standards body. Some example uses of what you might make a SIM plugin for are event notification from your device or from your kernel module or something going on the host. Device and service configuration, and firmware updating. We support SIM plugins today, and it ships with ESXi. I have ESXi. It's been shipping with ESX and ESXi since at least 4.0, and I think in some limited form before then as well. Also going to talk a little bit about a new feature called ESX CLI. This is an evolution of something that we have today called vCLI. This is a pluggable architecture. The way it works is you would create a plugin, you can install it or have it deployed to an ESXi host, and then your commands just show up within the framework of the ESX CLI wrapper. So you would have a client, either remote or local, you run the ESX CLI command, and then your plugged in commands for managing that host appear and are visible through a CLI scriptable interface. Some example uses for ESX CLI would be diagnostics and configuration. And this is coming in the next major version of ESXi. I'm also going to talk a little bit about host profile plugins. This is also a new feature for vSphere. What host profile plugins are, it's a pluggable mechanism to have third-party support for stateless deployed hosts. We know that stateless, you reboot a host, there's no state there. If you have third-party code running on your box, drivers,